Hello everyone, it's Bella, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something exciting today. I'm going to be doing a readathon with Ellie from Ellie's Book Club. If you don't know her, you should check her out. She makes a lot of good videos and a lot of readathons. But we're hosting a readathon together and it's earlier in the day. It's not going to start for a few hours, so I just wanted to show which book I'm going to be reading, and that is The Priory of the Orange Tree. And I'm really excited to read this one because I've been wanting to for a while, and since it's Pride, I thought it would be the perfect time to read it. And it's a pretty long book, so I'm hoping to get at least a lot of it done during the readathon. But I'll keep vlogging if I don't get all of it done. But yeah, I'll check back in later when it starts. So it just hit midnight and I'm ready to start this big book. I'm very excited, and I don't know if I'm gonna stay up for the full 24 hours because I have a lot of stuff going on later this week and I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but if I do sleep, it'll probably only be for a few hours or something. But we shall see, and I just hope it goes well. I also decided that I'm going to be reading the Attack on Titan manga during this because, first of all, it's really short, so it'll be a good break in between reading like one big book. And also my friend has been wanting me to read it for a while, so I'm just gonna see. I hope I like it, and I think I will because I've heard good things. So let's get into the readathon. Okay, me from the future here. Just wanted to say that all of the spoilers that I'm going to be saying about the Priory of the Orange Tree in this video aren't really spoilers. They're just going to be very vague things about what's going on. I'm just going to be saying oh, I like, the world building and I like the dragons. Of course I like the dragons. But yeah. So I started the Priory and I haven't gotten that far, but I already find the writing really engaging and interesting. And I'm just really interested to see where things go in it. And I also got a snack to keep me going because I'm already kind of sleepy, but I'm gonna stay up for a while longer, so I need something to keep me going. And I also decided that when I'm doing other things today where I can't be physically reading, I'm going to listen to the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe audiobook because I love the Narnia movies and I've been wanting to properly get into the books, which I've only read the first one and that was a really long time ago, so. But this is going well so far. I'm enjoying everything. And let's get back to it. So I decided to paint my nails and I did some fun rainbow / multicolor nails for Pride, and it went fairly well. I managed to not get nail polish on my book, which was an accomplishment in my book. And I also listened to some of the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe audiobook while I was doing the actual painting. And honestly, I'm a little iffy on the narrator right now. At times I find her voice kind of annoying, but then I get used to it and it's good. So I am about 50 pages in, and I just have to talk about the dragons in this book. There has been only a couple times where they've been explicitly described, but I just love dragons so much, and I think the way they were described in this book was so beautiful, and I just am so interested in all the like myth and lore around them. And the one like complaint, or it's not really a complaint, but like the one thing that I'm finding a bit difficult with this book is there's a lot of politics and world building going on, like within the first 50 pages. Like there's a lot going on, and like I don't have too much of a problem with it. It's just a bit hard to take it all in all at once. But other than that, it's going really well so far. So I'm reading this, and there's this one scene where this guy is being like dragged away, and he just calls back, "And protect my books. For the love of the saint, save my books." Honestly, this man's got his priorities straight. Like, that would be me, just being dragged away, yelling, "Save my books." So I'm about 100 pages in now, and I have about the same opinion. It is hard to keep track of all like the different characters and like kingdoms and stuff. I keep referring back to the map, and it's making more and more sense as I go along. Like, there's the East and the West, and they're like enemies or like at war or something, and there's like different characters from like the East or the West. So it is interesting to see like the dynamics on both sides, but because like each side has like different like words or stories for like the same thing, it's kind of hard to keep track of. But I am really enjoying like all the world building and mythology going on, and one of the characters like was actually like telling a story about like one of their legends or whatever, and it was really interesting to hear how it like was different based on like the different culture like you would ask. And I don't know, I'm finding it really interesting. So I'm gonna keep going on with this, and I might take a break and listen to more of the audiobook in a little bit, just because I'm getting kind of tired and I want to wake myself up, but it's going well. So I just had breakfast and I read quite a bit more. So it's going still a little bit slow for me, but once I like get into it and read for a while, like I do really enjoy it. But so far my favorite like POV is Tane or Tan, like I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce her name, but she's basically the one training to be a dragon rider, and she has to like face all these like challenges and stuff. So it's really interesting like reading about those. And there was this really intense sword scene, like sword fighting scene, and honestly that was like one of my favorite scenes so far, just because of how like tense it was. And yeah, so I'm actually gonna go on a walk and listen to my audiobook because it is a really nice day outside, and I don't know, then I guess I'll get back to physically reading. Hi, so it's been a while. I haven't really been consistently reading because I took a shower and then I went with my dad to the store, so I am just gonna sit down and try and get through more of Priory of the Orange Tree and see how far we get. I'm honestly not very confident on how much I'm going to get done this readathon, but we'll see. So I'm kind of over Loth's perspective. Like, I just want the dragons at this point. Like, I don't care about whatever weird plague thing he's doing right now. Like, I want to see those dragons, okay? Because we just got introduced to the, like, dragon that, again, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but, like, Tane or whatever, the dragon rider. We just got introduced. Like, she just got her dragon, and I'm like, I want to see the dragon. Okay, but can we talk about how much I love Kit, because he is really serving the desperately needed comedic relief in these Aloth chapters, because, I don't know, every line is just perfect. Well, those of you who read this book are probably laughing at me. So something just happened, and now I'm sad. Literally, I feel like such an idiot now. Oh my god. So the tension with the romance is building, and I am so here for it. It was not what I expected at all. Like, I thought it was gonna go a completely different direction, but I'm not complaining. We have sapphics and we have dragons, and that is all I need to be happy in life at this point. Just got to part 2, and it is about 5, so I'm hoping that I will get further in this book today and then be able to finish it tomorrow. So I'm about to start the Attack on Titan manga, and I am really excited because I haven't read a manga in years, so I'm curious to see what I'll think. So I just finished the Attack on Titans manga, and this was really good. Like, I got really invested, and then it just ended, and now I'm sad because I don't have any of the other, like, volumes, and I want more. I'm going to get at least the second and third one later. But yeah, I thought it was really good. The Titans, so creepy. Like, the cover is creepy, but it's worse in the book. Like, there were some images where I'm like, absolutely not. So yeah. Okay, so slight spoiler for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, although it's very old, so I don't feel too bad about it. But you know the part where, like, Santa comes and he is, like, giving the presents. Well, in the movie, he just, like, gives them the presents, and it's like, there you go. But in the book, he gives Susan the bow and arrow, and he's like, only use this if you really need to. And he does the same thing for Lucy's dagger. He's like, only use this if you really need to. And Lucy's like, why? Like, I'm brave enough to fight in the battle. And he's like, battles get ugly when women fight. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, what does that mean? Like, I'm just confused what that was for. What was the reason behind that comment? So yeah, I think I'm definitely liking the movie better, and part of it's nostalgia, but the other part of it is just like, sometimes the book just confuses me. Hey guys! So it's the next day, and the readathon is officially over. It was kind of a failure, but it's fine. I definitely did not finish the Priory of the Orange Tree. I didn't even get halfway in the Priory of the Orange Tree. But I did finish the audiobook for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and it was okay. Like, it wasn't bad, but there were definitely some sexist comments in there that put me off. And I know it was written in 1950, so it makes sense, but I still prefer the movie. The movie also had just better action, and I don't know, maybe it's just nostalgia, but I do prefer the movie. But yeah, I did get a little bit. Well, not a little bit. I got like 300 pages in the Priory of the Orange Tree. So I'm gonna have to vlog more in the next couple days to show me finishing it, and I'll let you know my final thoughts when I finish it. But so far, I am really enjoying it. But yeah, that's the readathon. I finished an audiobook, and I finished the Attack on Titans manga, the first one, and I got some of the Priory of the Orange Tree done. I'm excited to keep reading it though, because I just can't wait for this romance to bloom more. So I'm about halfway through the Priory of the Orange Tree, and I just want to say that I absolutely love the romance in this book. Like, it is so good. I had my doubts at first, but the more I read, the more I am loving it, and I just got to a certain part and I'm just like, oh, so good. Hey guys, I'm back and I finished The Priory of the Orange Tree. I really enjoyed this book. The writing was so beautiful. I loved the romance and the diversity, and overall it was a really enjoyable reading experience. It was a little different than my usual read though, because I usually do read YA, so I feel like I'm going to enjoy it more if I read it a second time, just because there's so much detail and world building and politics in it that I don't think I fully understood everything the first read. But despite that, I did really enjoy it. It'll be 4.5 stars, just because I think it was a little slow at the beginning and there was a few problems I had with the ending, but overall I thought it was a really good read, and if you're looking into books with LGBT characters for Pride Month, then you should definitely give this a chance. So yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. The readathon was really fun, and if anyone else participated in it, I hope you also had fun. But I'll see you all next time. Bye!